Today I'm making lemon garlic orzo all by myself because Megan's not here, and it's okay because I got your back. So lemon garlic orzo is a fabulous side dish, or it could be a main star dish as well. And when I was in Steamboat this year, I found this at the farmer's market. And you can get this pasta or more. They make all kinds of gluten-free pastas, and you can get them on their website, which we'll link in our recipe today. So orzo is a pasta. This is what it looks like. It's dried, and you cook it very much like rice. You just boil it, and you boil it for about 11 minutes, and then it looks just like this, which you can see. You can add it as a cold salad. We're gonna make it in a side dish today, and it can be served cold or hot. Today we're making a warm or hot side dish. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil into my pan, and then I'm going to be adding some mushrooms, about a half a cup. If you like more mushrooms, definitely add more mushrooms. And I'm going to be adding about a half a cup to a cup of leeks. And this is what the leek looks like. We've showed you before. It's this white part. That's what we're using today. And I'm just going to stir this up. All right, make sure that you have enough olive oil in your pan so it just doesn't stick. And then what I'm adding is some shallot. All right, this is about 1 shallot, 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2 tablespoons again. It smells so good, you guys. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pinch of Celtic sea salt, maybe 2 pinches. And we're just going to let this sit down. So if you don't know what a shallot looks like, this is what the shallot looks like. And if you don't have a shallot, don't worry. You can go ahead and just use 1 or 2 cloves of garlic. Right? It's not like a huge garlic flavor in this dish, because really what's shining is the lemon. You can't believe how lemony this orzo, the taste is. All right, so now what I want to show you while the onions and the mushrooms are cooking down is the other vegetable that we're putting in. And so what I have here is little baby spinach. You can use any spinach. But what I like to do is just take and pull the stem off. You don't have to, but if you have kids, you might want to pull the stem off. All right? And all I've done is taken, and it's washed. I'm just going to sliver it with my knife. Like so. And when you see a stem, I just kind of put it to the side, and I'm just mincing it up. Now, if you don't want to have spinach, let's say you have some kale or you have arugula or any other green that you have either in your garden or in your refrigerator, use it. Use whatever you have. And that's what this is. It's just fresh, minced up spinach. And we don't put it in now. We're going to add it when we go ahead and add the cooked orzo. We'll go ahead and let the leeks, the mushrooms, and the shallots finish cooking, and then we'll come back and finish the dish. The mushrooms and the leeks have all cooked down. They're beautifully caramelized, which they're nice and brown, and the sugars have come out of them. And so now we're ready to go ahead and add the spinach. Okay, and you add however much you want, depending on how much orzo you're going to be using. And then, you know, it's kind of like an eyeball. We're eyeballing this to see, and mixing this around. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some of the orzo. All right? It is so lemony flavored and smelling. Oh, it smells so good. All right. This. And I'm just mixing this all up. And that is it. This is ready to go. Lemon, orzo, with mushrooms, spinach. Amazing for side dish or for main dish. We could go ahead and add some pecorino romano or Parmesan cheese. You could even add some scallops or shrimp to this dish. Whatever you choose to do, it is going to be so flavorful. So for this full recipe, you can go to currygirlskitchen.com and you can follow us on Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram and Twitter. And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe so that every Wednesday you can get a wonderful recipe in your inbox, just like this. Let's taste it. Such lemony goodness, you guys. I can't wait for you to try it.